Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the last episode of our first half a season here at Aston Villa. We have done exceptionally well since you have been away, and we go into the last day of the season with everything to play for. So today's episode is going to be the last game of the season plus the end of season awards, and then next time out it will be the transfer window. Let's get into today's episode. Let's see how well we've done. Let's go. Yes, hello and welcome back. It is the hottest day of the year so far. I am wearing a vest top. I do not care about professionalism in this. So, since the last episode where we beat Newcastle and drew against Burnley, we drew against Arsenal, Emil Smith Rowe getting 2 against his former club. We drew 1-0 with Chelsea, we beat Norwich 5-1, and then we beat Leicester 2-1, and I don't know what happened there. There we go, we're back. That means we play Spurs in the last day of the season today, and we are 9th in the league table. We have 49 points. Wolves are above us. They have 49 as well. They have played all their games. Newcastle play here today as well. They take on, as we will show you now, they take on Brentford, who are fighting to stay up, are they, or are they already down? They're already down, so they've got nothing to play for. If we win, and I've gone way too far back there, if we win, we finish in 7th and we get that last European spot. So there's everything to play for. Frederick Perillo has ended up as top goal scorer in the league, 9 goals, and he only come in at the end of January, so it shows how poorly we were doing before he took over. I'll just show you that now. 9 goals in all actually he's got 8. Where's he got 9? 9 in the Premier League, 1 in the FA Cup. Did he get 1 for... Oh, he got 2 for Spurs and 7 for us, so he's technically not top goal scorer for us. Mika Beereth has got 9, Emil Smith Rowe's got 6 in terms of assists. Ivan James got 8 and Emil Smith Rowe's got 7. So there's a lot to work on in the next episode in the transfer window. We haven't had our budgets just yet. It says that we're going to have 24.9 million. It may be more than that, especially if we make Europe. So we're going to get into the only game of today's episode. It is the game against Spurs. Everything is to play for here. The side is Formosano in goal, Dubois, Vuskovic, Suarez and Salinas across the back, Berat sat in front of them, Tafner and Ivan James in the centre midfield, Emil Smith Rowe on the left, Nicholas on the right and Perillo up front. And let's get into it. The final game of the season, a season which we have turned around massively since we took over in December. In December, in the middle of December. So let's go. And we are underway here in the final league game of the season. We have 2 lots of our stats. So let's get up some latest scores in this bottom corner. And we've also got 2 league tables. We don't need that, do we? Let's just... XG match story. So Tottenham have started on top here, but it's been a pretty poor game thus far. This would mean we finish 8th. We'll go above Wolves with the victory today. With a draw today even, as the goalkeeper clears that field towards Harry Kane. The thing is, we've got to be looking at what we want to do next season, and we definitely need some more goals and we need some more creativity. Perillo obviously might make... Oh, that's a good point. Ivan James, who strikes it wide, keeper wasn't too already there. We need more creativity and we need more goals. So that is something we need to look into in the summer. Hopefully we get enough money, as that free kick said away. Vuskovic heads it back in and the goalkeeper Quiroga collects it comfortably. And we just, like I say, there's enough. They've got Roberto Carlos playing as a left centre back. Wow. So, and Theo Hernandez as well. This Tottenham side, as aging as it probably is very good on paper. Hernandez tackle goes back to Kane in towards Kjærgaard, and Mauritius Kjærgaard gets the opening goal of the game. They've been on top here in this opening 40 minutes or so, and it is 1-0 to Spurs. Yeah, we definitely need some creativity because we haven't got any assist maker making double figure on assists. We've got no goal scorer making double figures on goals. It has been a very poor season from a side which on paper looks like it should be a decent side. I can't believe that we're going to drop down to 11th if we lose this game, which looks as if the way it's going to be at the moment, because we've not created anything at all. So you just look here, we're going to the hour mark. It's been a pretty drab game from both sides, if I'm completely honest. Dubois looks forward. That is cut out by their defender Edna. Into Struijk, Ugarte, Kane, into Gonzalez now. 3 ball for Kjærgaard. Kjærgaard makes it 2, seals the game. We are all done here today. Time to make a couple of subs. Emil Smith Rowe's on a booking, so Ramiro Asara is going to come on for him. Mika Beereth is going to come on up front, and Gilles Lemire is going to come on for Ivan James in the centre of midfield. And that's a poor, considering how well we've played, that's a poor way to end our season. We just haven't shown up here in this away game. I know Spurs, where are Spurs? The 14th. It ain't even like it's a good Spurs side. We've just been played off the park, really. Not turned up in this game at all. As Spurs have a throw in here in the left wing area. It goes into Gonzalez, Ugarte, Pjevic, Kiergaard. Maritz Kiergaard has scored a hat-trick here. 40 minutes, 64-79. We have been comfortably beaten. One man showing here for Spurs. And it's such a poor way to end the season. I've got to be honest. Please, let's not be fooled. We haven't even shown up. That's the most frustrating part. We've played well this season as Barat cuts that out to Osorio on the left hand side. He comes to field Mika Beerith through, hits the strike. Apologies there, I don't know if you heard a neighbour screaming as that ball goes up to Suarez. It is 3-1. Mika Beerith gets into double figures, our first player to get in double figures for league goals this season. That's his 10th. I believe as for Masano into Viskovic now. Are we going to just turn in 2 goals right at the end of the game for when it's really dead and buried as Nicholas now towards the byline? Back onto his left foot into Lemieux. Back to Barrett. Lemieux has been a good player since he's been playing. So is Taffner actually. So we've got to be. There's a lot of money to be made from selling some players here. But I feel it's going to be a complete revamp. It's through to Nicholas, and Kevin Nicholas scores his 2nd of the season. Barrett with the assist. It's 3-2. It looks a lot more respectable. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. Hasn't been good enough at all from us today, and that means that we don't finish in the top 10. So we came into it with everything to play for. I'm not happy with the performance out there today, and I do apologise if there was if the energy hasn't been up in this one. If you're in the UK, you'll know today is absolutely scorching, and I just want to get. Knew I didn't have anything filmed for tonight, so I just want to get something filmed and just move on and leave it for the rest of the day, if I'm completely honest. That result means that the league table finished like this. We finished in 11th, which is disappointing, but from where we were, we've just climbed up the table massively. We got as high as 8th, but 11th place finish, 49 points from 38 games, 13 wins, 10 draws, 15 defeats, minus 5 goal difference. We've received 19 million from that. Send the assistants. We don't make Europe, which kind of expected, but we got ourselves into a position where just one win in those games against Arsenal or Chelsea, and we probably could have done it. So let's have a look at the end of season review. Top player was Japhet Tanganga, who came in before me. He got a 7.15. Federico Perillo got a 7.09. He got 8 goals since coming in. Francisco Conceição wasn't one of mine, neither were any of these. Mariam Neto was, he averaged a 7 as well. So some of the players we brought in, Perilla, Neto, Dubois, all doing pretty decent. Formasano 6.99 as well as Dubois. So we're pretty good with the players that we brought in. We were ready to finish mid-table. We did after a long, hard struggle. We reached the 4th round of the FA Cup. That was done before us as well. We were expected to reach the 5th round, and we reached the 4th round of the Carabao Cup, which again was before I got here. The moments to remember: 5-1 victory. I was in charge of that one against Norwich. Suarez, Emil Smith-Rowe, Nicholas, James, and Perilla getting the goals there. A 4-0 victory over Southampton. That was shown on camera, I believe. Yeah, 4 late goals, hat-trick from Gilles Lemieux in the last 20 minutes. Sealing that game. And then a Carabao Cup win. Goal of the season was scored by James in the 9th minute. Let's have a quick look at that, why we're here. We can't, because we weren't in charge. So we can't look at that. But even James gets the goal of the season. That was scored back in September before we took over. Sponsorship is up by 8 million to 38.16. Broadcast revenue is down to 93.23. Corporate hospitality down to 2.5. Competition prize money down to 19.43. And match day commercial and retail down to 1.87. 70,000 shirts sold. Even James, one of the top sales there. And the team of the year: Formasano, Bjorkan, Vuskovic, Suarez, Tanganga, Barat in front of them, Taffner and Rowe, Shame on the left, Conceição on the right, and Beerith up front. Feel like with more games, with some of the players we brought in, they'd have made their way into that best 11. Gilles Lemieux got the most goals by player in a league match, that was 3, and the highest transfer fee paid. Martin Neto, we paid a lot of money for him. Wasn't all up front, but it was a big fee. And as for the club awards, fans player of the year was Tanganga, young player of the year was Salinas, signing of the season Perilla, which goes to say everything really. Goal of the season was James, we couldn't see. Top goal scorers Mika Beerith got to 10, most assists James 8. That needs to be worked on for next season. Even James got the most player of the match awards. He's 30. I mean, there's not much room for him to improve or really find his way in my side for this. 7.1 for Japhet Tanganga, and the most passes completed per 90 minutes was Berat Özdemir with 75. He obviously played defensive midfield for a lot of our season. Have we got our budgets for next season? We haven't just yet. So we're going to do all that off camera. We're going to quickly look. Have they given us a budget yet? No, we're still at 24 million. So we'll wait for the budget to come in. We'll obviously have the money come in as well. Quickly see, can we increase transfer budget and wage budget? I think that means generally when they don't answer straight away that they've rejected it. But anyway, it's a quick episode today, as we did that last game of the season and the end of season awards. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel. We're back again over the weekend where we will look at doing the transfer window, bringing in some players, really making this side a top 10 Premier League side. Thank you and goodbye.